Our bus driver collected all the passengers' passports and got them stamped for us. The passengers are giving back the passports of other passengers. Interesting. Wow, the countless tombstones in this cemetery are a haunting reminder of the heavy toll of the Bosnian War. And look at these bullet-riddled walls, silent witness to the horrors that once unfolded here. They stand in stark contrast to the church, the peaceful ducks, and the blooming flowers behind them. Civilian homes, once full of life, now bear the wounds of cannon fire. We saw many elderly men with crutches, their limbs lost to the war. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina. What happened here? The Bosnian War broke out in 1992 due to deep-rooted ethnic tensions between Bosniaks, Croatians. It was not merely a civil war, but a brutal campaign of ethnic cleansing and genocide targeting countless innocent civilians. Gunfire rang out across the city as Bosnian civilians ran for their lives, trying to dodge bullets flying toward them. People had to keep their heads down, whether on buses or in the streets, never knowing where the next bullet might come from. Always looking around, trying to stay out of the line of fire. Can you imagine living like that? But not everyone could escape, and many innocent lives were lost. The pain of those who lost their loved ones is clear to see. This genocide continued for 3 years until the end of 1995. The Bosnian War, one of the most tragic events of the 21st century, claimed 200,000 lives and displaced 2.3 million people. Before the war, Muslim Bosniaks, Catholic Croats, and Orthodox Serbs lived closely intertwined. However, after the war, ethnic divisions became stark. As a reflection of this, the country now had 3 presidents, each representing one of these ethnic groups. In the city of Mostar, we witnessed both the division and coexistence of Catholic Croats and Muslim Bosniaks, something rarely seen in a single city in other European countries. Here, Catholic crosses and Muslim mosques stand side by side, reflecting this unique blend of cultures. The Bosniak War reminded me of the Korean War, which lasted for 3 years from 1950 to 1953. If you're interested, check out my previous video. The tragic genocide in Bosnia and Herzegovina also brought to mind the Gwangju uprising in Korea in 1980. This student-led movement protested against the coup of Chun Doo-hwan, who later became president. The military brutally suppressed the uprising, killing many innocent young students. At the time, the media framed it as a riot, though the truth was later acknowledged. For a deeper understanding of this event, I highly recommend the film A Taxi Driver. It's both engaging and emotional, delivering a powerful message to the world. Oh, and if you have seen Parasite, you'll recognize the lead actor, Song Kang-ho, who also stars in this film. Despite its heavy history and past struggles, the city of Mostar has a unique charm, with its narrow alleyways and quaint shops in the old town. But above all, the iconic Stari Most, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, draws visitors from around the world. This bridge was shelled and collapsed during the Bosnian War, but was later reconstructed. That's the bridge that connects the 2 different areas. This site is home to a predominantly Muslim community. Now we've arrived at one of the most beautiful bridges in the world. Would you agree? A local band was playing on the bridge, perfectly blending with the atmosphere, don't you think? We stood there, taking in the breathtaking view from above. But wait, what did I just see? It can't be. Wow. A man in a swimming suit was standing on the very edge of the bridge. As nothing happened for a while, we decided to move on to another spot to see the bridge. Walk down the stairs to the river, and you'll get a perfect view of the bridge's full facade. This is the best spot for capturing stunning photos. But wait, now 2 men standing on the edge of the bridge. What are they doing? We watched them for a while, but nothing happened again, so we decided to move on. Here's a cafe where you can relax and enjoy a view of the bridge from a distance. Wait, a crowd is gathering around the man.
Wow! Wow!
Wow, he jumped. And not just him, one after another, divers plunged into the river below. Later, we learned from the locals, these guys only jump when they collect enough money from tourists. What a display of capitalism. This bridge is famous for high diving, standing at a staggering 24 meters or 78 feet tall. Pretty insane, right? Every year, a diving competition is held here, but this daring or downright crazy tradition has been going strong for 459 years. But here's a warning. Locals told us that non-professionals sometimes get seriously injured or even lose their lives attempting this dive. As you can see, Mostar is a breathtaking city with its iconic bridge and a river flowing through the heart of town. We soaked in this stunning view from a cozy cafe. As we wander through the streets, we stumble upon charming alleyways and picture-perfect spots. It almost felt like a Snow White and the dwarfs could be living here. Many tourists visit Mostar on a day trip from Dubrovnik, Croatia, but I highly recommend staying overnight. Once the sun sets, the Mostar Bridge glows even more beautifully, and the entire town takes on a magical, enchanting vibe without the daytime crowds. We strolled through the peaceful streets, savoring the serene moments. Guess how much this is? This is 10 local currency, which is like $5. If you had this in Croatia, it would have been like 3 to 4 times more. So it's pretty affordable to have a local meal here. 이렇게. 네. The onion and kebab. It's pretty good. It's minced ground beef. We couldn't visit a new town without trying the local food. Here are some of the most memorable dishes we had. Bosnian cuisine shares similarities with Turkish and Mediterranean flavors, reminding us of the food we enjoyed in Greece and Turkey. Our trip to Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina felt especially meaningful as its recent history echoes the struggles Korea once faced during its own civil war. Thanks for watching this video. We can't wait to see you in the next one.